So this is a 2006 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and there is an inherent problem, if you're kind of a Scrooge like myself, that if you'll notice, there's nothing right here lit up. That is supposed to be the air conditioner controls. If I give a little light on the situation, you'll see what I'm talking about. All the lights have gone out on it except for one. The only solution from Jeep is to buy a whole new control unit instead of just being able to replace the light bulbs that are out. So I'm going to show you the cheap way to do it. Instead of spending 40-50 bucks off eBay for one of these, or probably spending more at the dealer, I'm going to show you how to replace the bulbs on this. Should be pretty simple. Alright, first step, get this cover off the AC unit, or off the radio. What we want to do is remove this bevel. We want to remove this bevel down here so we can take this center bevel out and then unscrew this from the back. So you may wonder how this comes off. It's actually really easy. Just pull from the top, pops right off. Next, we want to get off the center bezel. So we want to pull this chrome trim ring off. It literally just comes up with a little prying. I'm going to use a screwdriver. Just literally just pops right off. That one always scares me. It's got a long tab on it here. 2 pieces off. Now, always pull this cup holder out. And again, just pulls right out. This is also great if you want to just take it and throw it in your dishwasher. So now we're down to this black bezel. Just kind of run it along, pop it up. You don't have to do this for the with the drink holder. I just do because anytime I'm in here taking stuff apart, might as well clean it. You can see my Jeep's pretty dirty. So now we are down to this center console. Again, just pull on it and out it comes. Now I'm going to have to move this out of the way. I'm not going to start the car, but I am just going to do that. That gives me a little more working room. So now I can get a little bit behind it. I might have to see what I'm going to have to unplug. So now I got to get behind this guy. So we have got a lot of stuff to unplug. I apologize about the crappy lighting here. So we're just literally going to unplug these wiring harnesses and we're going to pull this off. So this one, you have to pull this red clip up and then you have to press on this button. And out it comes. Alright, so we got most of it out now. Cigarette lighters have this little clamp here. You can just depress that and depress that, and that's it. Center console is out. So let's take this in and get to work on it. So next step in this project, it's going to be to get this center console or the center AC unit control off. You'll notice there are 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to have to take this top part off because they overlap in order to get this center section out. The light bulbs that I'm going to try and use I actually got off of Amazon. They're these little guys. Let me get this focused in. I bought these off Amazon. I bought a few extras. I think I paid $8 for them. When you're looking for light bulb, I'm trying the 2162s. That's the generic. I think I bought, can't remember, it was $8 after shipping. The bulbs themselves are relatively small, but again I bought extras in case more blow out. Let's see, a little packet of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 8 bulbs and there was $8 after shipping. So again, you can't complain about that. Comparison, there's my finger. Tiny little guys, we'll see if they fit. Correct. Alright. So now we just gotta pry it open. We got 3 tabs on the top, 3 tabs on the bottom. Alright, so basically just had to pry it apart a little bit, get this knob off of here. Looks like we've got 2 more to get off. A little pressure, and that one's off. The center one out. There we go. So now we're down to the board. You can see there's 3 light bulbs in here. Figured there'd be more. So we've basically got 3 bulbs here. You can easily see that they're burned out. So I've got my super duper $10 soldering iron plugged in here. Still warming up. Looking at the board, flipped over and I realized that this is a 2-sided board, so you're not going to be excuse me, not going to be unsoldering it from the back side, you're going to actually be unsoldering it from the front. So it really worked on anything this small. There's only one way to figure it out, and that's to do it. So we'll pick it back up here in a second and we'll desolder and try to get these bulbs off, and then we'll try and solder on some more. So I think I'm going to start with the one that's going to be easiest to reach. It's going to be on this back side here. Oh, it actually came off pretty easy. So there's one. Oh, he's barely connected when I go out. I'm not going to put these bolts. So it's going to be concerning around the outside. You hold, you try to come off. I'll essentially get in that bolt. Being today. Alright, there we go. One bulb out. Pull these little wire ends. There's 2. Now comes the fun part. See if we can solder these back on. Guess we will start with the easy one. Should hopefully help. Alright, looks like we got one side. And looks like we got the other. Pinning out kitchen scissors. So, we'll try these other 2. Hopefully I've got all the connections on. Won't bore you with that, and then we'll reinstall it and test it out. So now it's just time to try and get this back together correctly. See the LEDs on the bottom will line up with these buttons. Now there are two styles of controls. I have the Laredo and it just has the standard temperature. I think if you have one of the higher models, it should have AC controls for driver and passenger, and I believe there are 5 bulbs in that compared to 3 bulbs in this one. And I did notice that when I soldered this in, I didn't pull this one all the way down. The other 2 bulbs recessed a little more, so make sure to pull those in all the way. So now is the moment of truth. Looks like everything fits well. And I'm just going to line everything up. One. There is 2. And flip it all back together. Should be there's 3. So we got it back together. Let's throw it in the car and see what happens. So 5 minutes later, reassembled the dash, got it all put in, and the survey says it works. $3 and I fixed it. Because I only use 3 bulbs, about $1 a bulb. So highly recommend just doing it yourself. Don't buy a whole new unit. Let me know if you got any questions. Hopefully I covered it all for you.